Hello. So I know we all have a favorite food in our life. Many of us might be steak or spaghetti. There's so many options in the world for favorite foods. But I'd have to say, if there was one that I was going to choose, it would have to be cereal. Not because it's the best in the entire world, but probably because it's the go to. What do you do when you're running out of money? Cereal. What do you do when you don't have anything else in your pantry? Go get a box of cereal and some milk from the gas station. Cereal. It's the easiest thing, literally. All you have to do is put it in a bowl and pour some milk. Done. That's your meal. I'm actually on I just finished my second bowl of cereal today, and this is like daily. It's actually kind of bad and probably unhealthy. But I love cereal. I'm probably going to have another bowl tonight. Who knows? But as a kid growing up, my dad and I would actually sit down at the dinner table, and that was probably one of the biggest bonding moments that we had was over cereal, because he would end up finishing writing his sermon for the next day or studying in his office. And this was late at night, probably like 11, 12 at night, and who knows what I was doing. I was probably watching a movie, supposed to be studying, but we would go down to the kitchen and pour a bowl of cereal. His choice was always Frosted Flakes, and I usually chose between Fruit Loops and Cocoa Krispies. And we would always just sit there and talk about the day and everything, and that's where I really bonded with my dad, which was really weird, but I think that's why I guess I love cereal. And we love cereal in our family. I think it's a problem, actually. As you can clearly see and probably have noticed throughout this video, is I have a very large number of boxes in my own personal pantry, and I'm in a dorm room. So at home, this was like our life, cereal. My mom is a great cook, but she only knows about 5 dishes, and she cooks those dishes really well. So whenever she wasn't cooking one of those 5 dishes, we were eating cereal. So imagine this, but for 5 people, and how much more there would be. So this is my life, pantry full of cereal, and I loved it. But I noticed that, as I got older, I had a favorite cereal. It was actually Frosted Flakes, which was probably because it was my dad's favorite cereal. But as I got older, I went into these phases, I guess, and Frosted Flakes wasn't my favorite anymore, and then it turned into Fruit Loops, and then it was Cocoa Krispies, and I would get into these weird phases. And I actually had a favorite cereal as a child. Me, my brother, and my sister, it was all our favorites, and they discontinued it when I was about 14 years old, and they actually just came back with it about 5 months ago, and so it made my life amazing, and it was Oreos, which is my favorite cereal ever in the existence of ever. So I'm glad that I got to share my love of cereal with y'all. Hopefully you enjoyed.